if you are on a health journey, then this is the channel for you. I am so excited. Okay, so I just got my breast implants taken out and I have noticed that my health has deteriorated significantly and I have needed a whole bunch of vitamins, minerals. Right here, da 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 da, here's my numbers after surgery. Yeah, totally suck. So I am going to need an iron infusion, which I am hoping is going to make me feel better. And I want to go over some interesting health stuff that I found out. And it's funny because I'm a nurse and I should know this stuff, but I don't. So I learned all of this stuff and I want to share it with you. And if you, I totally like spit on myself. But if you are on a health journey and you want to figure out like how to lose weight and what to do, like follow along, like do all the things, okay? My weight before surgery was 207. And then after surgery, you get this like huge swelling surge and it was 217. And then I was able to finally eat without the oxycodone. Like I was done with the oxycodone and this is really bugging me. I'm still wrapping. So I was done with the oxycodone so I could eat whatever I wanted. So I started my low glycemic food and walking. So when I weighed in again for my infusion, I got my infusion today. I am down to 211, so not my base weight just yet, but that is fact about weight loss is I have no idea about my metabolism and what it's doing, and I've talked to nutritionists before and about changing my diet or doing low calorie index against like working out more or working out if you ate too much, you know, and you have too many calories so you're in the calorie deficit. But I have no idea what my metabolism is doing. So I got Lumen. If you don't know what this puppy is, it's so much fun, so cool. So I'm gonna turn it on. Bap, bap, bap. Connect it to my phone. Oh, you're gonna test yourself? Yeah, I am. Post meal does this little, yep, we're ready to go.
Deeply through your lumen. Hold your breath. Exhale in 3, 2, 1.
I know it looks like I'm smoking, but I'm not. To calculate my metabolism. So 1 is fat burning, 4 is carb burning, and it will show you how many carbs you're burning versus fats. And then it'll calculate like what you've done for the day and if you should have more carbs, more fat, less fat, so it'll put you into fat burning. Cool fact number 2 is the more water that you drink, let me get this right. The more water that you drink, it helps stabilize your insulin. And if your insulin is stabilized, you're able to lose weight. So you're not like insulin resistant. This is why everybody's on this GLP-1 thing, because they're trying to stabilize their insulin. So if you drink more water, or the water that you're supposed to lose weight, or also if you go on like walks after dinner, after lunch, that also stabilizes your insulin and helps you become better and more flexible in your fat burning. And this little thing helps you as well to show you your flexibility score. Like my flexibility score over the past 2 weeks have gone from a 12 to the 14. So I'm more flexible now in my fat burning to carb burning ratio, if that makes any sense. Oh my God. Okay. I am 210 pounds. You're supposed to divide that in half, or at least I'm almost 210 pounds. That's my baseline. 210 pounds divided by 2 is 105. So 105 ounces is 13 cups, okay? So I need, this is I think 4 cups. So I need 3 of these a day. And depending, if you get up at night and you pee a lot, maybe you should do it at the beginning of the day when you're working out and the most active. Cool fact number 3 is increasing your protein also helps you lose weight. It's helping you preserve the muscle you already have. and it helps your insulin levels stabilize. Yeah, so when you're trying to lose weight, focusing on a high protein intake can help ensure that you're losing fat rather than muscle and building that muscle, which I want. I want lean muscle, right? Not the mama jiggle. Mama jiggle. Cool fact number 4. It's either 4 or 5. I don't know what number we're on. 4 or 5. This kind of has to do with your mindset. Maybe women will get this more than men because we hold so much emotion in our bodies. Okay? So when you are waiting, W-A-I-T, when you are waiting for something, you're waiting to set your boundaries, you're waiting to do self-care, you're waiting to do that thing, you're waiting to do the creative project, you're waiting because you think that you have to wait, that you have to do something because of your kids or your significant other or your house or whatever burdens are weighing you down. If you continue waiting, the weight will not come off. It won't. It won't come off. There is a psychological increase of stress and cortisol that comes with that waiting. So figuring out emotionally, creatively, maybe doing meditation, figuring out what you need to let go of and stop waiting, do that creative project, start doing self-care, start journaling, start doing that thing for yourself before you do things for everyone else. Stop waiting so the weight doesn't stay on you. Fucking kidding you. I think this is so cool because once I started doing this and looking at every single area in my life that I was waiting to set a boundary, I'm waiting to tell you how I feel, I'm waiting for this creative project. Once I started doing it, that's when I got down to the 207. I had not been under 210 pounds in 6 years. 6 years! I was 210. And then I stopped waiting and I put myself out there, my creative projects out there, and I set my boundaries. And all of a sudden I got on the scale and they're like, oh, you're 207. How did you lose weight? And I had changed nothing but that. Cool thing number 5, I think it's number 5. Number 5 is the motivation. Motivation for yourself. I have been following people who are motivating me like crazy. Okay, or around friends that are motivating me like crazy. Okay, lastly, I'm just gonna say this. It is so easy to get off track. It is so easy to see like small progress in your body and in all of it and just want to give up. And I am telling you, everybody that you are watching, everybody that you are motivated by did the small things. It took them weeks, months, years, decades to get where they are because they accrued interest through dedication, through their mindset. So please, 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 please let that compounding interest build. Yeah, maybe you only lost a pound this week. Maybe you gained a pound back this week. I don't care. I don't care. Allow the compounding interest to accumulate so that you can continue on your goals. This is a promise to yourself. Keep the promises to yourself, okay? Keep them. Keep them. Keep the promises to yourself. Oh, I like that. Those are all my little promises to myself. I love it. Yep, I have tons of them. Keep them. And accumulate that interest. And you and I are going to do this together. I love you.